Well, today we have my beautiful guest and beloved friend Afro Moses on the podcast, who came all the way from Newcastle because he had a show in Byron. When did you have a show?
Last Sunday at the Surf Club, Save a Child's Heart, and they raised a lot of big money. It was sold out show, and the people that came was very happy, and they also raised a lot of money. I'm so happy about it too. Yeah.
I'm so happy about it too because you get to be, I get to have you on the podcast as you only come here to perform these days. And by the way, would you rather me introduce, or would you just go on introducing yourself?
Okay.
Moses is a musician, and he's originally from Ghana, and of course, from what I have learned after being decades of Moses' friends, he's considered the James Brown of Ghana, and some do consider him the Michael Jackson of Ghana, of many titles.
And in Bali, they call me African Bob Marley.
African Bob Marley. That's a lot of titles addressed to Moses, which you deserve.
Thank you.
And Moses also is a musician who's highly respected in Australia. You received an award from Australian ministers.
2012 at the Opera House, the Living Legend. Yeah.
The Living Legend award.
Award, yes. And I've received a lot of award in Australia, in Denmark, and even they did a competition in Denmark, which I won. There's a lot, but I am so happy about it because from nowhere to somewhere, I am so glad. From zero to hero.
Zero to hero. Would you be able to share with us how you start being a musician in your life?
Actually, I was born in Ghana, in the Ashanti Mampong. Ashanti Mampong was where my father come from. They came and settled at Wasadamai. But I remember when I was born in Ashanti Mampong, that's where I started. And then my father was moved to Awasu, where the bauxite, I think it was Australian white. They were doing the manganese and all those kind of things, And then, it's a strange story. Like, my father was a laborer.
Yes.
And then there's a park between the senior staff compound and the junior staff compound. And the senior staff compound, after the big football park, I would walk when I was 3 years to the white premises. They would open me the gate and I would go and play with the white children. I was always fascinated, like, I always want to go there. And when I go, they open me and I play with the children. My father and my mother get angry. Sometimes they give me smack on my bottom. Don't go to that place, because those days, that's in the 60s. In the 60s, where apartheid, South Africa apartheid was. But whenever I go there, the women in the room there with white, they open me to come and play. But my father and my mother were very scared that they would be sacked from the job.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Quite a different time.
Yeah, and a time came my father was not working anymore, so I didn't know why, but I forget to ask because I was a little. And my father have to do a tailoring, carry machine on his head. And then one hand hold me, and one hand with the scissors, cut, to find some people to call so that they can get some money. I saw all these things, and I was a child. I didn't know what my father is doing.
Yes.
Today, I now knew. Even when I got scholarship, it's a common entrance. I sat common entrance and I passed. I thought my father have money. I didn't want to. So I was very angry with my dad. till when I grew up and I found out that my father didn't have it. When he left my mother, it affected me a lot. I moved. We were living in Antimampong. Then we went to Awaso. Came back to Wasa area, and then I have to live with my mom.
Yes.
There in Wasa Teku. So sometimes I go and visit my father in the town. And then I went to my father's town called Damai. I was in the school there, not knowing, because my father and my mother separated, affected me. I didn't know.
Yes.
So when the teacher is teaching, my mind is so the teacher used to call me big head, no sense. Was when I was a child.
What?
Yeah, I used before I was to school. You have to put your hand, and if your hand don't reach
the ears,
you won't. But my hand didn't reach anywhere. But I could say 1, 2, 3 to 20. Right. So they were surprised. So they keep me in the school there, and then the next year they put me there. So they jumped me. So every class I was being in the school, in the elementary, when they go 6 March, yes, I'll be the smallest. Sometimes people will come to the school and ask, is it true he's in that class?
Wow.
They said, till when I reached a time where my father and my mother separated and affected me, and I went to my father's town, and the teacher called me big head, no sense. Big head, no sense. All the children there knows that I am dumb. I don't know.
That's what you get labeled, though.
Yes, I got that name, and then I moved back to Wasa Teku, and then I went to Takrady, the city, and my mind started to come again. Like, then I didn't, when test come, I'll be from first. At first, I didn't get first position, but second. Then my mind has started, just say, wow. Whilst they were calling me big head, no sense. Look at me today, where if I have a big head, no sense, I wouldn't reach where I am. So Wasa are Damai people. If you hear this story, you know that I was not dumb, but even I didn't know till when I moved to Denmark in the 1986.
1986.
I moved to Denmark, and I took take the flag from Ghana to many countries. That's where I started to find out some children where their father and mother divorced or separated. It affected them till I found out that that was the reason why I had that experience when I was a child.
So it has a great effect on your life,
yes,
especially when you're a child who could not even find your vocabulary to put it. Wow. And how long were you being labeled that?
For that area, that time, well, they were all calling. Even one of my friends, when I became playing music, they used me as a 10 commandment. My story is amazing. Like, let me start it somewhere. Like,
yes.
I came to my city, my town, Wasa Ateku, and I was into football. Football was another thing. So I had a team. And the team, we would score all the area people, Wasa Damai, Hunivari, all the people. And then we didn't have jerseys. We didn't have boots. Sometimes we meet players, yes, where they all wearing boots, and my players were all barefooted, and they playing the music, but they will score you. So one boy called Kakapo, his father is rich, living in front of our house, yes, in Wasa Ateku. He went and stole his father's money, 4 CDs, and gave it to me to go to Takwa in a big town,
yes,
to buy jersey and football. I got the money, I took the train, I ran. Then when I reached Takwa, they were on an audition. I hear the music they playing, and they were auditioning people to sing. And I went there, I talked to them that I want to try there. They look at me, And then they say, okay, when they finish what they are doing, when they finish, they tried me. They gave me the microphone. My first time, I haven't hold a microphone before.
Yes.
So my first was out of tune, but my action, and the guitarist says, okay, wait. They strike the thing. Take this tone. I took the tone and I started to sing. Funky folk, yeah. And everybody, then I started dancing. And then the leader of the band came and said, wow, we're going to take this small boy.
Wow.
So they took me, and they were going to do the 10 Commandment Bible scene to tour the whole Ghana. And then that's where they started. I got into 10 Commandment. They called me, we'll come and sing pop music. And then when I sing, people charge me money. I have bushy hair, bushy.
Yes,
so
yes.
they call, and I was wearing sandals, which is Moses from the old time.
Old times.
So they call it Afro Moses. That shoe.
Oh, I see. That's how you become Afro Moses.
So the crowd started to call me Afro Moses, Afro Moses, Afro, and then Afro Moses become a big name in Ghana. All the cities everywhere from the north, Wa, Salaga, Tumu, all the places I was touring there. Sometimes when I come, get a lot of yam, big food clubs. There was a lot.
It's gifts for you.
Yeah, for me.
Wow, that's
and
incredible.
Then because of me, when I'm singing and I do the show, the crowd. So if you are outside, you want to buy ticket and come and see.
So it brings a live vibe. That's wow. That's
and
incredible.
Today, the man, KK's number 2, his son is one of the best keyboardists. He also came to London. He was the first to meet Cliff Davis. First hit, he was the one who played the keyboard from Ghana. And so it's like that boy, whenever he went and hold the keyboard, the father, stop. And I would be telling the father that, look, this boy is going to be big. Because I could see, when I was a child, I could see a lot of things. I am also like, I see ahead, you know. Yeah. And now he is one of the best keyboardists in Ghana now. They call Kwame Yeboah.
So the fascination with something so new, so foreign came from that, wanting to go to the other side to play with these children. And the gate, they always open for you. And you kind of have this feeling that when you want it so much, things will open up.
And you know what? I was the first Ghanaian musician with my area there to have a white woman. They came from Paris.
Wow.
And they came and see our band. He was going, and I told to the other one that, wait for me. And he waited for me. So he became my girlfriend. And he come and visit me. And then the band manager was jealous because he got money, but he couldn't have a white woman. And me, from nowhere. So
girl falling in love with you.
I have a lot to tell in my story,
That's amazing. Oh, that's incredible. What a journey.
So from nowhere to somewhere.
And since you became Afro Moses, a big name in your home of origin, Ghana, how then, that affects your family life, your mom and dad?
Yeah. Actually, everyone. When they took me from this concert, when I was coming from my village, I even stole the train. When the TI was coming, I went and hid myself in the toilet. I even done my documentary. I have it all in my document where I hid in the train, the toilet, and the TI passed, and I come and sat down. When I reached Takwa, then when I was going to Takoradi, that's what I did also. I hid myself in the train. So a time came, my mother and my father were looking for me. They couldn't find me. They thought I'm lost. So they were thinking that, then somebody gave them a hint that I'm doing a 10 commandment show. And so my father and my mother were very angry. They think they're going to catch this man to police or blah, blah. When they came, the leader welcomed them. They came and saw me performing. they didn't say anything to the man again. The man gave them some money. They were happy. So I am safe, and so they went. Yeah.
But is that a very common silent pride from African parents when your child become so good at what they do? They don't go off and say, "Oh, this is," they don't show it off. The pride. They just silently not saying anything, but you feel that.
My father and mother, when they saw me performing, they were so amazed. They could, because my mother told me one day my father have a quarrel or fight or something.
Yes.
And the words that came from my mouth was like 3 years, like 60 years talking to her. When he said that, it was meant. So even the show, I could speak bigger than my age. So, and I used to see things before.
You foresee
even
things.
I got a vision where I haven't traveled before in my hometown when I was 7. There was a funeral, and not a dream, vision standing in front of me, thousands of white people singing. On all my band, they were all white, and I'm the only black person. And I wonder when Roskilde Festival, there was around, if I'm not lying, about 300,000 people.
What festival was this? Roskilde?
Roskilde, where I was playing with Papa Wembe.
So Roskilde Festival is in Copenhagen?
Yes.
Not too far from Copenhagen, but it's in Denmark.
Papa Wembe, they put us together, they call us African world music band, We were warming up for Angelique Kidjo, Manu Dibango, all the big stars. Then Papa Wembe, Samwangwana. So we went to play at the Roskilde Festival. You see the crowd far away.
Yes.
And when I was standing there, I think that I've done this before. Wow. Deja vu.
You felt so. Wow.
So for me, that's why I respect children today coming, because the children today, many of the Australia, they should even allow 8 year to 10 year to vote, because some children come in, they are very, very old, so they've been here many years, like me. I've been here many times. So
that's very interesting. Wow. And your journey when you get to Denmark, how did you, the contrast of culture and just the weather-wise, the seasons, the food. Where in Denmark did you arrive to when you arrived?
First time was Aarhus. That's the Fiestuk Festival. And then I started to play Spartan, a lot of shows in Copenhagen. I go there often. And then Australian woman, Ziggy Marley, her daughter, he was Valonga, Valonga Kusa. Ziggy Marley was the co-promotion. He brought Valonga to Denmark for Fiestuk Festival. Mm-hmm. And then they were selling, and I was there, and I went to he sells merchandise and things like that. And then when I was there, her daughter came and says, I said, where are you from? He said, what's your name? My name is Aisha. Wow, Aisha, wow. Where he says he's going to Ghana. You're going to Ghana?
Wow.
Oh, go and stay at my brother's house, Adolf. And he said, okay. She was so happy because he didn't know where to go. So we talked, and then in a week time, that was the festival. So we went to Copenhagen. Then Copenhagen, me and my all-white band, and I'm the only black. See? My dream, my vision came true. They came to the Spartan, and her and the mother, they wanted to go, and then I said, stay. The daughter stay. That's where it became my girlfriend. He went to Ghana to stay there for 6 months. 3 months, I went to Ghana and visit her, and she came and told her mother, Afro Moses is very big in Ghana. So the mother said, okay. So the mother brought all this band, my band from Ghana, and he went and borrowed money from Australia, and then we become the tour. And then Triple J was touring us, was sponsoring also. you know.
Wow.
So the band those days, it's in Australian history book, the only band that toured Australia for 6 months tour.
6 months straight?
Yeah, tour. Yeah.
Wow.
So we were in the best of the best recovery. Good Morning Australia, Studio 22. We got a big name in Australia.
Yes, really big.
And remember when I came to Woodfoot Festival, me and Yutu Yundi, the boss.
Yes.
Me and him, we have a picture together.
Yes.
Him was his first time, me my first time, and we were the main where we got the crowd for that day.
Yeah.
That was 2000. I remember standing on the stage and telling people, love yourself, and my ex girlfriend Aisha, he went to the Shining Market, and some people were talking about, oh, the African band was so good, and one guy said, I don't like him, he's a wanker. And
he doesn't know you.
Yeah, I didn't know, and so Aisha brought me a dictionary, and so, it's okay. You know what? 2010, 10 years after they released The Secret, and people start to know all the vibration, loving themselves, and even still I'm talking now. In Australia, some people, it's so hard for them to say, I love you.
Yes, this is, you were talking about Yutu Yundi.
So for me, I've done a history in Australia. For me, going to the studio in Australia, 2000, recording Love Yourself and blah, blah, and the studio guy, Michael, he said, no, Moses, you can't say this word here. So what? While I was in Europe, 80s, talking about love yourself, all that, in many countries. So Australia was a big shock for me. For
cultural
me,
shock,
cultural shock. Yeah, I even gone to school, many school. 2007, I got Excellence Award. They chose Australian 10 musicians would go. They go in a group. I was the only one.
Wow.
I go by myself, and my name was the first. Where 2007, all New South Wales, they chose 10 musicians who go to school, give them award. I got the Excellence Award 2007.
That's beautiful.
But children love me everywhere. Even some schools are using my principles. Where I didn't go to no school, never. But they're using silence and listen. Silence and listen is an anagram. You see, the same word. Listen, silent. It's the same. You see.
Yes.
So. And all those words, it comes from nowhere. You know, I was teaching.
Because you envision.
Yes. So for
certain
me,
things.
I think that's why I love the technology today. To me, technology is part of spirituality because it makes us know something. But don't put technology down because it has made us know now. Even do you know that even the world, the change is coming. The change is coming. The change is here. The change is already here. So whatever wrong, anybody, whether you are a minister or politician trying to put the world down, war, stop it because you will never succeed. And all the wrong are going to turn to right. This is what I feel.
You cannot have wrongs to make it right. So it's basically you're saying if you want something to be right later on, you have to start right now.
Good.
Not starting wrong now and expect to be right later.
Yeah, I wrote my song. It said, if you can change will change.
Say it again.
If you can change will change.
Ah. That's overheating, but the other one is recording.
Yes.
Yeah. So we can continue.
That's how it is. You watch it if it's still recording.
The other one is recording. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can change will change because change. Yeah. My friend Duandai, I had a picture with him. Rest in peace. He says, if you change the way you look at things, the thing that you look will change.
Right. I agree with that. I don't think there can't be any more truth.
You see, like Africa, Ghana, where I come from, we have gold, diamond, everything, and still America president don't agree. Want to man, Africa, man. Mr. Trump, I love you so much, but I didn't like the way you spoke to my leaders. Who are you? You are just a human. We are all human. I have respect for you, but you cannot put anybody down. Have you ever, I want to ask you, Trump, have you ever slept on a cold ground before? Try one day and see. Then you will never put anybody down. I respect you, but try and respect yourself and respect others. Thank you.
That's a message for Donald Trump.
Yeah. For me, ever since I was born, because nobody knows who is going to be a politician or president or whatever. And sometimes your family have been on top and make the money for you, so you don't even know how to sleep on the ground. Have you ever slept in a naked floor, cold floor? Bob Marley said, cold ground was my bed last night and rock was my pillow. Have you ever done that before? You can put people down. Never. Who are you? You are just a human. And my another song, it says, people don't like it, but you will like it. You know, lavatory and cemetery rhymes. One day we all will end up in cemetery, but we all go to lavatory. I'm talking to you. You go to lavatory, you will end up in cemetery. So what's the point to put somebody down?
So that's a really big message, and I think that can refer to any of us as well.
Thank you.
Not just to one specific person. In terms of Ghanaian rhythms, you know how you do Afro reggae. Do you have a specific Ghanaian rhythm that you integrate into Afro reggae?
Oh, like my song Asuna Nebusia, it's in 6/8. It's like a Boja rhythm that I put in with a jazz fusion and mix it up, you see. Yes. Ghana, actually, according to history,
yes,
technology developed from drumming, African drumming, like Ghanaian kind of, even kete from become reggae. The Jamaicans are even saying about it, how it developed into reggae and things like that.
Yes.
Technology, because Ghana, where when I was a child, they taught me how to play the drum.
Yes.
When I was even 3. Frititi, odomankuma, ntatia ni Japan frititi, odomankuma, you love it. You use the drum to play.
Yes.
You see, and when you play the drum, people understand the message.
So this is djembe sort of drum?
No, it's a different drum.
Like some kind of dun?
Yes, and in Ghana is the only country that have very tall drum. You have to climb to go even to play.
What's that? It's kind of
we call Fontom from.
Fontom from.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll send you a picture.
And
I'll send you a picture so you can put it.
Do you use your hands directly on the skin, or
no? They use sticks. Sticks like go like this, and they play.
So it's like a curl. Yeah. Okay.
Because see, West Africa, we have big wood because the forest. But South Africa, you can't get those drums there. South Africa is very more into instrument like
kalimba,
and they don't have the wood that we have. So even all the show they did in South Africa, all the drums they came on board from West Africa, Ghana, to do the drum show. Yeah.
You play the kalimba really well as well.
Oh, I'm learning, kalimba and mbira. Mbira from Zimbabwe. I even use mbira to play Sweet Lullaby.
Is the kalimba originally from which country?
Kalimba from the whole West Africa, because they use in different. There was a guy called Onipenia. He was playing his Rest in Peace, and the white man recorded him, and then he started to tour in the world before he died. And that guy, I took a lot of inspiration from him.
Actually, you say you met I told you one of my favorites, Gides Chalamanda, that old man who's, he's from, where was he again? You say you have a picture with him. He's one of the best African. He's old and he has this Lini ho, uyuru no mana mansero. You know that song? Like
Kotibilo.
No, oh my God! Where is I can't.
Ayoba.
I can't remember which country he's from. I used to listen to him a lot. We were talking about that last year, and I saw you the video of him. It's like, I have a picture with him. I met him, and I think you might have shared the same stage with him as well. Yeah. He's one of the veterans from Africa, and he was singing up to his 90s, and that video was up to his 90s, and he sang so well. But anyway, in terms of you being labeled
African James Brown,
Bob Marley, James Brown, when these titles was put on you, aside from being Afro Moses, what does it make you feel? How does it make you feel?
I feel good, and all these people I met, 2006, where Bob Marley's band came to Emo Theatre, and with Junior Marvin was the leader. He came to the backstage. He saw me playing 21-string choral, opening the show, and he came to the backstage. Said, Afro Moses, I heard about you. This stuff from Ivory Coast, Afabrondi's keyboardist. He's from Ghana and Ivory Coast. He knows me. They call Kwaku. Kwaku told Junior Marvin, because Kwaku, after Brownie's keyboardist was playing with the Wailers, when Bob Marley died. So he told Junior Marvin, Bob Marley's original guitarist, he said, Afro Moses is very famous. So when he came to the backstage, he said, hey, Afro, I heard about you. When we went on stage, come and sing One Love. I was like, wow, that's my dream. And so the bass player was the Peter Tosh original bass player. He was playing with them that day, 2003 or 2006 at the Elmo Theatre. So when I finished and they called me to sing One Love, somebody recorded it. So I was the first Ghanaian to stand to Bob Marley's stage with singing One Love with Junior Marvin.
That's amazing.
And Peter Tosh bass with Afabrondi's original keyboard player.
Yes.
Kwaku. It was a big dream.
It's an incredible feeling, isn't it, to meet all those great musicians and you share stage and play together.
For me to even stand in front of Makefranti at the Wood Food Festival, I stood on the long chair because he's taller than me. Then 70,000 people. He gave me the microphone to sing. It's like all this thing I've done is like I've done it before. It's incredible.
It feels familiar to you as you've done.
See,
wow.
For Michael Franti, Xavier Rod, one time he came to Wood Food and invited me to be on stage with him. And also, Nicky Bomba brought his band, and I brought my dancers with Bintu Jason's ex.
Yes.
Yes.
Been to
on stage with Kukua, and they were dancing, and when I watch it, now Teddy Osei is gone from Osibisa. It's amazing. All that we're talking about, you can pick that, because it's incredible.
And you met? Did you ever perform with Salif Keita, or
yes.
Are you just good friends?
Salif Keita,
He's
came
amazing.
to Denmark's Facebook Festival.
Yeah.
Sitting down, watching me singing Wamba with some jazzy, I think Weather Report or something, they arranged that song.
Yeah.
And I was playing with my 12 musicians, five women, 6 men, and me, so 12. When I was singing the Chalfuketa, when he finished, he came to me and said, wow, I stopped playing this music because it's 6/8. When I play, Western people cannot find where it's one. But today, you are playing this song, make me
in the Western world.
Play again. So that was, then Chalfuketa became my friend. Even when he came to Ghana, he told me he wanted a keyboard player, and I found him a keyboard player. He toured with him in America, and the boy, I think after he ran away, but at least I gave, yeah. So, and then, what it's culture shock for me.
Yeah.
I don't know, I have to say, if I have to say it. I think it's real. For me, living in Denmark for 1986, no white woman will listen that to be a second wife. But when Salif Keita was in Ghana, and I went and saw him at the National Theatre, and the wife came, the French woman, he came, Afro Moses, Salif had been talking about you. Oh. Then I said, who are you? He said, I am Salif Keita's second wife.
Oh.
It was a big shock for me.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Fair. So,
I didn't know he had a second wife.
Yes.
Wow.
For me, a white woman would say he was very proud, and I love Salif Keita. He was also honest to tell the person, and then because Africa, it's not wrong, because Africa we know the reason why they marry much, But if I told you, because they were killing men, and I asked my mother, he said there was shorter of men, and that's why you have to.
See.
Yes, people wouldn't understand,
All right. So when you're referring to first wife, second wife, that's not meaning that it's a second marriage. It's actually he's still married to his first wife.
Yes.
And then,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. That's why in Africa, some people can marry more, There was a time...
So it's not because of religious stuff, like you say, it's because of the shortage.
According to my mom and my grandmother, they said that many years ago, so when a man have many wives, men get more money because they do the farm, the land becomes more. You see, so they have more people.
Sustaining it.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, but if I tell you, even in Denmark, like some people are not allowed to marry, but they cheat. But to cheat is better than to say to your wife, I want to marry 3 or 2. It's better. I'm not going to do that, but I'm saying that it's better than to cheat, because
there's like openness.
Yes.
In terms of the female, can they have more partners?
That's another thing I didn't like about it. I think they should. But anyway, the world has started before, many years ago.
Yes.
Women could marry more.
Yeah. So the woman still cannot marry more than.
Yeah. So now it's changed,
Okay.
It's changed. Many years ago, the woman could marry. Even many years ago, according to when you get a baby, they thought of the spirit till the technology developed, and they find out what a sperm that make the child is not a spirit. You see?
Yes.
So.
But I mean, I guess because back in long years ago, before technology became so dominant and give us a lot of information, access to information. When you don't have the right terminologies to describe it, you probably refer to it as it's a spirit, because it's.
Yeah.
I mean, many cultures believe in some forms of spiritual power or light,
Yes.
Which some modern religions call it God.
Yes.
And in Ghana, traditionally, do you have religions or?
Oh, according to my mom, it said many years ago they were worshiping. They were not worshiping. It's like acknowledging the rivers, the trees, that. And if somebody put his tin here, you go and come. The tin nobody will take. Till when they invent the Christianity came, they can steal and go and pray. Oh, God forgive me. Blah, blah. Many years ago, you can't take somebody's thing, because when you go and stay in the river and say, somebody stole my dad, the person would die straight. The spirit was so
that's
strong.
like a curse,
Yes,
that they believe.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Till I call the white Jesus. Till when they called the white Jesus, but white Jesus came and taught us good things too. White Jesus, thank you, but goodbye. We don't need you anymore. Yes, we want our black Jesus.
You know what Desmond Tutu said? I think it's somewhere along the line. I can't remember the exact quote, but when white men came to Africa, they gave us the Bible.
Yes.
And told us to close our eyes.
Yeah, I know
when
that.
When we open our eyes, we have the Bible and got land.
So why Jesus? We love you. We learn a lot from you. Everybody's whole room. Why Jesus? But now, why Jesus is enough. Bye bye, goodbye, Mr. White Jesus.
In regards to religion, to the Christianity, isn't Christianity originally from Ethiopia? It's a really ancient religion, like the oldest Bible found in Ethiopia, right? Or?
Yeah, but the thing is, even when our sisters didn't know about all this, we knew God. We pray for God. We use water for God, and then spirit like jinn and all that for the gods, So, and it was powerful. You can't steal somebody's thing, because if you steal the tree, the river will get you.
So in your lyrics, did you ever integrate these kind of storylines with nature?
Some of the songs, yes.
Yes. And out of all the songs that you have written, which one is your favorite to play with, and why? Because I like your Yele Yele album.
Yeah, for me, because it's like branches,
Right.
So it's like the root with the branches. So I play reggae, I play salsa, I play all kinds of music. I play rap, I do everything to rhythm.
Yeah.
You know what? Because when I first came to Denmark, Kandabonga one, I congratulate him and the government of his country. They sees no foreign music, so Kandabonga man developed music, and his music become very famous. When I first came to Denmark, he came and play, and when he was playing, the songs sound the same. The Danish people like it, but when they sit there for a long time, they get bored because they don't understand the language. Everything sounds the same. But I know that they are changing songs and the messages are good. And that's the way I said, wow, these white people are receiving our music. They like the music at once, they can dance, but when it's going on and on, they become bored, because it's like they said, they don't know that things are changing. But me, I could say that they are changing things, So I found out that no, I'm not going to be like that. I'm going to be versatile. I'll play reggae, I'll play salsa, I'll play everything to become one.
That's a really good thing, isn't it? To learn from other people's mistakes, and you don't do yours.
I don't think it was a mistake. It was it's like originality.
Right,
You want to stay there. But for me, just to make it like I want everybody to enjoy my music.
Well, I'm not saying he's making a mistake, but the situation, how it leads to boardroom.
Yeah, of course.
Then you learn where can you make a difference.
Yeah, that's because from him, from Kandabongman, I reach where I am because I know that, okay, I respect it. Let me find my way too.
Yeah, that's so cool. Now, you travel to many countries because you perform. Countries. Yeah, you perform. You go to different continents. And did you ever hear a new sound or instrument in another country that you now use in your own music?
Yes, a lot. I met a lot of it. Even recently when we play Love Fest, some guys blinked from different countries with some instrument from it's amazing how we are all like everything started in Africa anyway.
Yes.
If you don't believe it, just close your eyes. That's what I tell the people. You close your eyes, you open. Everything was black. So respect black people and respect white people. We are all one. The spirit in everyone love everything that we think we hate. So when wasting your energy to hate, seeing all these different versatilities of instrument, element, the things that it does, it makes us how we can come together. And when we see the instrument, people see and they go and develop it, make it different. Today we have multi-instrument. It's amazing. Yeah.
I remember when talking about, love, because we are just one human race.
Yes.
When there was a point when you came to which year? I think it was 1997 maybe, or maybe it was the next year, 98 probably. And you were performing at it was one of your performances at the Great Northrends, the back room, because you did few shows there. Within those years, and one person was shouting out really insulting things while you were on the stage, and you actually didn't buy into it, and you say, "Security, please remove this man, give him his money back." And
I forgot.
I remember that really well, and thinking to myself, yes, you actually are just singing. Everyone was enjoying it, and he's just out of the many crowd, full room.
Wow.
And he shouted,
I was sold out. Yes.
Yeah, he shouted an insulting thing. I was shocked. I was in the audience, and I was so glad that you actually stood up and say, "Remove him. We don't need one bad egg." And the security did remove him.
Oh, good. Thank you. Yeah. Because the vibration is going high.
I mean, Byron is everyone from all walks of life, different part of the world.
Nice to hear this story.
I remember that really well. And that was one, I think maybe second or the third last performance that you ever had in a back room there.
Wow.
Yeah. And well, can I ask you, is there anything you miss about the music scene in Ghana when you are performing far away?
Sometimes right now I've got also some right people I'm playing with, because I struggle a lot. Sometimes when you meet some people, I couldn't play my original music with the jazz fusion, with 6/8, with the all those kind of things.
Yes.
Now because in the beginning it was hard to find musicians who can play that kind of music. Mm-hmm. So I was trying to, a time came I was going to even reggae because it's simple. But now I got the right musician, I'm playing with them, and I'm so happy. My guitarist is from Brazil. When he played the guitar, you might think he was born in Africa. You know, he's amazing. And I have a bass player also from Korea. He's amazing. And the other one, the young one, also is from this island.
Where in Asia or in
the island near to Africa there.
Jamaica? No. Sorry.
Anyway, my drummer from Ireland. All the musicians I'm playing with them, they are all from different countries. The two girls, one Emma from New Zealand, and Aisha from Arab together with the Australia.
Saudi Arabia kind of.
I have Lulu also from Australia, and then I have Nari, who has played with me for years. He's from New Zealand, and then my keyboard player from India called Ian Yanush, and my percussionist. Different countries all over. Many years ago, I brought my African band. Now I have all the right people. I'm playing with them. I'm so happy with it. We just sold out at the Surf Club. Right. We were doing the Save a Child's Heart.
Save a Child's Heart. Yeah. That was in February. Which date was it?
Last,
was just very
15th. Last 15th of.
15th of February.
Yes.
Are you having another show coming up here?
Yeah, I think we're gonna come here again because the new place they have. Before it was Otherworld. I think they changed the name now.
Oh yes.
What's the name? The new name, I think.
Something.
Yeah, I met
of Heaven or something.
Yes. Yes. So we might come here again to play. And also my brother, Chris Dean, one of the best. From one father, from different mother and different father, but he's a really true brother. I love this man so much. Ever since from 2-3 time when we used to play for the workers, that man, Chris.
Respect.
Yes.
Have you have been a musician for a long time, and so. With the transformation, how do you see your music change from when you were in Ghana to, since you were very young until now? I mean, you've described the general experience, but to you personally, when you sit down to have alone time and you think about the change,
As for the changes, nothing stay permanent.
Yes.
Everything is going to change. Even the kind of music when I first came has changed now to sometimes the world go like it's slow, sometimes they want faster music, sometimes it's changing up and down,
Yes.
Like AI today, people, one thing about AI, I don't know where the AI is gonna take us to, but everything can be something and nothing, because like AI is changing a lot of things. Like you can even make an AI music. A lot of people are against it. Of course, I can understand. You see, but AI cannot take our creativity. No, because the creativity is there. It's already there. If you don't have it, and then you are afraid. When you have more, you don't jealous. For me, I don't even jealous about music.
I agree.
I give people chance. Because everybody has something we can learn, and AI, we are learning from them, and they're also learning from us too. But the thing is, I can understand that the way it's taking us, maybe that's where people get scared that it's going to change, that we cannot do anything. But I'm not thinking like that, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, in the end, like even the young generations, they will need to be creative because it's by nature.
Yes.
Otherwise, you just feel dead inside.
Yes.
And so you can't keep listening to AI music. Eventually, you will be the creator.
Yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying, that we don't know. Actually, I can't sit here and judge AI or whatever, but I'm taking good things from AI. That's the thing. Yeah. So, and if it's taking us danger, no, because you see, this world is protected. There's some big spirit, guiding we all. At this moment, That's why the change is coming. It's already here. So whatever anybody who, even whether it's AI or whoever who want the world to go bad, will never succeed. Never, ever. Otherwise, that people are going to, things going to happen, they will mash shit up. This is what I feel. The world, there's some people, I don't know, some people call it aliens or whatever. They are guiding us properly. So nothing will spoil. This world will never spoil. But we come and go. It's getting even better and better.
Do you believe in life after death?
That's it. The world is getting better and better and better.
Yeah, it does.
Yes.
But do you believe in life after death?
Huh?
Do you believe in life after death?
What I don't believe is some heaven somewhere. No, heaven is already here. Heaven. If your mind is clear, your word is clear, your heaven is here. You know, it rhymes.
Do you meditate, by the way?
Oh, from many years. And meditation is a good thing. You know, one time I came to Chris, we did a sauna. We went to his warm water.
Jacuzzi.
That was the first time in my life my whole mind went silent for a long time. Oh, the feeling was so beautiful. So meditation is a very, very good thing that I would encourage people to do. It's a really, really great, because you quiet the mind, you know. Thank you.
What do you like to do when you're not traveling or playing music other than meditation and other than doing podcasts and interviews?
Yeah, I'm trying to learn how to do stretchings and learning somehow things. I'm doing also drumming and dancing workshop in Kamsi. It's a place called Spaceship. It used to be a old gym, and then the guy called James. So I'm there. I call it like a garage studio, so that I'm going to do my Spotify and my TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, all that. So
how do people find? How can you share with people how they can find your social media so they can follow
Instagram.
up?
I am on Instagram.
What's your name there?
Afro Moses _official. Instagram, Facebook. I have about 2 or 3 Facebooks because I didn't know I opened them. And my nephew, my son, is controlling in Ghana. We have another Facebook is called Welcome to Ghana, where we want all the families to come and then have a friends and do that. Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
I thought I put it on silent. How do you describe the specific Ghanaian soul in your Afro reggae, and how does it different to traditional Jamaican roots reggae?
So,
how do you describe specific Ghanaian soul in your music, in your Afro reggae music, and how does it differ from traditional Jamaican roots reggae?
Yeah. Actually, Jamaica, they took it from Africa to Jamaica there, right. So it's still there. Even some languages they say is from Ghana, the everything. So when you play the music, that I can't speak like their patois. So I even make a song like Jamaica first omo kan patois. Me so me asantini ba me yem into atwa, yes me into atwa. Ya munja mama yem into atwa and patois, it rhymes. So I make that song. Right. And people like it because I can't speak like a Jamaican,
yes.
But Jamaican can't speak like me. But we are here to collaborate and make it more nicer. Yeah. But I don't like when people trying to imitate Jamaican to speak like they are Jamaican, and that's what some Jamaicans are condemning some of the Ghanaian musicians, that why they're going direct, like they want to be like they should. I can understand, But of course, Jamaica, don't be angry, because they love it. They want to be like Jam. So don't condemn everyone. Everybody, leave people free. Yeah, because if you come to the Western world, some people want to be black. They're going to lie in the sun trying to make them black, and then you find out, wow,
tanning salons and tanning creams.
It makes me feel proud that my black is so beautiful.
But you know about the gene, the Eve gene. What I've read it's something that's been around for a while, this information, and I read it years and years ago that the Eve gene is only found in African women.
Wow.
Where
gene.
The genetic
gene, okay.
Yeah, it's called the Eve gene. You know how in the biblical sense that Eve is the first is the first woman. Anyway, it's called the Eve gene, and in this genetic is this Eve gene is in African women, where it's the only gene that can cause mutation, where you can have blue eyes, you can have blonde hair, you can have brown hair, straight hair, yellow skin, brown skin, black skin, albinos, Caucasian skin, all sorts. Mutates is the only gene that can mutate into all that.
Wow, nice to hear that.
So that's from the Eve gene. And
Eve gene.
The Eve gene.
How do you spell it? Eve, like Eve.
Like
Adam, Eve.
Yeah, Adam and Eve. Yeah.
Okay.
Or how do you say Eve in Ghanaian language?
Yeah, Eva.
Same in my language, Eva.
Wow.
That's one thing that when we first met, I remember our first conversation. We were exchanging sculptures, our cultural background, and we both were very surprised that we spoke Danish to each other.
Yeah. I was surprised very much.
That was very. And then I think I remember when you told me the story, when you said the story again today, how the hands goes across the head to reach the ear.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you can't start school. And that was a click for me, because it's the same in my culture.
Wow.
And I always wonder whether this is a traditional thing.
From Africa.
You have. If you can't reach your hand, you can't your ear across your head with one arm. You just can't go to school, and that's around the age of 7 years old when a child can reach that.
Yes. And I could say 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 20. No child could do that. So they found out, this boy. And also, when I was a child, I got some disease that makes my head become big. So my mother said he was in.
Oh, was that why you? Because you did have your head big.
That he says he was in the car station, and one woman said, "Oh, you have to throw this child."
No.
Yeah, my mother told me.
But that's what happened to Salif Keita, right?
Yeah.
He's an albino, and he was not.
Those days, people can say anything, The woman said they should throw me away. Then my mother said, he says I became very ugly.
But why do you think some people come with this kind of really unpleasant suggestions?
No, but those days, we were not civilized. We were developing to be better. Like today, look at today.
You think it was just...
No, it's like, look at today. Many years ago, we were thinking about food, how to get food. Many years ago, even when we are not, they were thinking more like food, not about clothes, but food. Okay? But today, everything has changed into modern. Now, you see, all the women are wearing this bikini, going to the... When I call it amwansi. Amwansi means, many years ago, they put what?
Yeah, just a little string to cover.
The string, and then you put that one to cover that.
Yeah, just like G-string. Bikini is G-string.
Very good. So
now
it's coming back to everything. Now even the woman when they're coming, you can see the curve of their. everything, you know.
But going back to what you said, you think that back then they were not civilized. That's why they come with some crazy suggestion to give the child away, or like.
It's not. I won't use the word civilized. It's, you know, there's always some people are stupid.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Some people
out of fear. I think it's just
fear, or they just speak without thinking.
Yeah. So, do you think that music communicates better than language, or?
Yes, because without music, Nelson Mandela won't come out. Music is a very powerful tool, very, very powerful, very.
And the same thing with Bob Marley's songs and Michael Jackson.
Yes, when you hear Bob Marley's song, it lifts you up. It makes you wow.
But also not just that, makes you think.
Good.
Makes you think.
Music is a
challenge
really,
your mind.
really, 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 yes.
What's the most important lesson you feel that you would like to pass down to the next generation's musicians?
Love. If you really, 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 really love yourself, you never do anything to hurt anybody. Love is the strongest thing on this planet. Yes. When I was in detention, I was teaching them about. I said, look, I've never been to women's toilet, but some men, when I go to, some people, they spray into everything. And they leave because they don't have love for themselves. But when I go to see that thing, I'll take the toilet room, clean it. Even if I don't go there, I'll go to the next one, I'll clean it. Means I love who I am. And next person going to use it. Even if I don't do it, the person comes who will think that I did it. So why not I clean it? So when you really, really love yourself, you do things that will benefit it's benefit to you, and it benefits for everyone too.
You do things that leaves the world a little bit better than how you found it.
Good. So love is another thing we all learn how to.
What can you describe when you feel the perfect harmonies of connection between your band and the audience? What do you see when your band's playing, and then people are on high vibe energy, like just interwoven into perfect harmony with the band? How can you describe that into words?
Before, when we are rehearsing, for me, sound is very important. How even some music, you can use some sound that when you play, people can even cry or be happy on that thing, and the energy. Before I go to the stage, I meditate with my musicians, so we become in the one circle with love. So we're going to play something from our heart. So when we play, you can see the connection of the music and the electrify and the energy that goes around in the room. You can see the vibration will rise. When the vibration rises, everybody is connected. Because according to what I learned from the teachings of Abraham, when I first came to Australia, my ex-wife mother gave me a book called, it says, You Can Heal Your Life, written by Louis Hay. That book taught me a lot when I was a child. The things they called me stubborn, I was doing, everything was in that book. And that book said that if you want to know more, just read about the teachings of Abraham. And I read about the teachings of Abraham. They were the one who brought the secret 2010 in Australia, for the Australian to even start to say, I love myself and things like that. Many people, even today, right now, speaking, some people cannot say, I love you, I love me. They cannot.
Why do you think they cannot do that?
Because the mentality of the Australia, I don't know where it comes from, but I will not judge anyone. But I heard that in Denmark, we have Janta law. Janta law. And Australia have, I don't know how the Australian call it. you cannot be, and that has also damaged a lot of people because.
You mean that's similar to Yentalowen?
Yes.
Because in Yentalowen, the one thing that I really remember, Yentalowen, which is like traditional, like informal Danish law that says you're not allowed. I think in an ordinary words, it's like you're not allowed to feel that you're someone special.
Yes, that's what Australians have a different way name, but I forgot the name they use it.
There is things here like that.
You can top pepper syndrome. They call it, Australian have the name top pepper syndrome. That means you cannot, everything can, and that's when you teach children like that, you dampen them.
I cannot teach anyone like that, even myself.
Good. And that's what I see in Australia when I came, okay. But now it's changing. Now all the children are coming with because when they released the 2010, they released the vibration and all those things, and a lot of children now. Now I can even before I couldn't go to school and tell people that to love themselves. One woman even reported me that I'm teaching children to love themselves.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
How do you mean by that? Like a woman in Australia?
Yeah, at school, because in those days,
Oh, wow.
I've been to many schools there, even using my
Did they misinterpret for another thing? Do you think they misinterpret for another?
Yeah, because those days you were not allowed to. They said if you say you love yourself, that means you think you are important than anybody. No, it doesn't work like that.
It's not necessary that at all.
Sorry.
It's just how do you how do you describe love yourself in your term?
Love yourself is loving who you are. Selfish is a great thing that you be. Okay, let me give you an example. When we're coming, the airplane, it says when the oxygen drop, put yourself first before your child. Look, a child you born, you love that child very much, but they say take care of yourself first before others. So why do you want to save the world but not yourself? You see, let's come to love. When you really, really, really love, you love yourself first, and the whole world, you will love the world too. Because if you don't love you, you don't love the world too. And that's the key. And a lot of people forget, but they take plane up and down, but they don't know that you have to take the oxygen for yourself first before others.
Yeah. Wow. And how do you find your experience? Can you share your experience when you were living in Denmark and being a professional musician at the same time? Because I remember your the clip that still goes around for your Taxi Taxa song.
Taxi Taxa,
and Taxa is a Danish word for taxi, and you're on Danish performing on live TV shows in Denmark.
Yes. Well, I did a lot there, because when I came there, a lot of people could say, oh, you cannot be happy because some other people are dying. And I said, what? Why cannot I be happy? If I see somebody is sad, my feeling sad won't heal that person. But my happiness will heal the person, because it's the vibration. Yes, that's why when someone is sick or something, you don't go and say, oh, talk about the disease, and talk something different, something that will lift the person up, instead of saying the things that you cannot change. See, and that's the thing. And now people are learning about that. Even COVID came, we all created it anyway, but it came, we all learned. Now a lot of people are eating well now. Many years ago, everybody from 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, 9 to 5, people didn't know, why am I here? What? But we have to learn like that. That is why the change is here. It's coming.
I think some people are, not knowing why they're here. There are some people who, since really young age, like your experience, know exactly.
Yes,
they envision, they see things ahead. And there's many, regardless of where you're from, I think there's that both sides of life.
That is why the change is here. It's coming. It's really big. It's big.
I think there's a lot of changes already through generations, as children are now more free to access information.
Good.
Not limited to just library, having to go to library. There's a lot of, there's misinformation. There's also like real information you can access on internet now easily and within your palm, and that allows a lot of people to think for themselves.
Yeah.
Especially the young generation can be very open-minded and very well informed as well. And in your experience as a musician who also work with children at schools, have workshops, you go to schools and
many.
teach children's music and stuff. What's that like? What's the highlights?
I learned a lot from the children, and I didn't even know that even dancing can be horrible thing to some people. They didn't know that I didn't know. I thought dancing, everybody can dance. So sometimes when I go to school, I even would draw some. Not some people can even we India.
Yes.
You know what? One woman who loved my music, and her husband, that woman Francesca, she passed away. Rest in peace. Was my one biggest fan, and her husband was very tall, and we're sitting and we're talking, and he said, "Moses, the thing that terrified me in life is to dance."
What?
When he said, and this man can go to the aeroplane and throw himself with the thing. I will never, if you pay me billions,
you mean it's to jump, parachuting?
Yes,
I would love to do that.
You see now, so from that day, I started to respect every little thing. From him, very, very tall.
Height, pride.
He said that when someone said dancing is
terrifying.
So that means we have to respect everything. From that day, I started to respect. When I go to school, I make sure that I don't do that kind of thing anymore. I thought dancing is wow. I can dance. Anybody is simple. Come on. Sometimes I draw them like a force, which is bad.
Yes, because they're too shy.
So that means we have to respect everything, everything.
And sometimes the way people dance is not necessary, like the way people feel comfortable to dance, not having to get up. For me to dance so comfortably, so free, I gotta get up. I have to move my feet and my whole body, my entire body, from my neck to everything, even my hair, I swing it around. Where some people they just sit down and the groove is in the neck.
For me, I can go to punk music, where it's not about the music, it's about me. I want to release my neck tension, my waist. I just dance.
Yes.
So then I squeeze my mind to enjoy that kind of music. Even if I don't like it, I join it and I start to like it.
Yes.
And I'm just moving my body to anything that can relax me.
Yeah. Did you ever find when you're dancing and you see really shy somebody and you feel that they want to dance, and they keep looking at you, and then you just smile to them, and then they smile so big, and once you hand your hand to them, they just take it really quickly and then they dance.
Yes.
It's the best feeling.
That's it.
I really love that. That's one of the best vibes on dancing. And the same thing with playing percussion. How is it? Because you're mostly on a guitar and kora and all other instruments, but sometimes, especially when you're dancing, you feel that they want to dance. And you feel that they want to dance. It's the best feeling. I really love that. That's one of the best vibes on dancing. And the same thing with playing percussion. How is it? Because you're mostly on a guitar and kora and all other instruments, but sometimes you play the djembe and then you get people to dance. I mean, you asked me one time to dance on you taught me some African dance, and then you got me to dance on the stage while you're on the djembe on the stage at the Great Northern. And that was a really amazing. I've never danced on a stage with African movements that you taught me, and it was, until today I remember some of them. And I would, when I played drumming circle, I would teach some people this because it's just the best. Because your hip, and then you make the step forward and then go back again. That one, it's so good. That feeling, like when you're playing the djembe, and because at the same time you have this feeling like I want to dance at the same time. For you would have played djembe from.
You see, actually, drumming is a very good another way to balance left brain. So when you are playing, it's a good way to balance. And drumming, anybody who can play percussion can be very good on keyboard or any instrument, because percussion is like a rhythm. I know some guy from Bali, he used to play with me. When he's playing the keyboard, my God, because he can play the keyboard with his hands like he's playing the djembe.
What?
It's so amazing. So percussion, drumming is very, very good for every musician or everyone. Yeah.
It's okay. The other one is still recording. Yeah, we just continue. With that tall dun like instrument you say from Ghana.
I will send you phantom from.
Yeah, this one, is it like a really ancient instrument? I have never known about.
The Ghanaian created it like that. Created bigger and longer and tall.
So the taller it is, the better.
I think I might have some in my mobile.
Yeah. And so how long have you been doing the djembe? Did you learn this later?
As for the djembe, because when I was in Africa, I was luckily taught the drum that you play for the chief people to come from the chief palace there. But the djembe, I came to Denmark and it fascinated me. The PC, wow, djembe people playing, people want to learn how to play, and then that's where I went to. But in Africa, when you are there, you don't even regard it. When you travel and see that, wow, it's very important. Because we have it, it's there. So you don't care,
It's true, because once you teach somebody a basic rhythm on a djembe, they want to own one.
Yeah. I even remember when I came to Denmark and I was teaching women to dance. My student was all women, like from 18 to 22.
Yes.
All the women. When I'm sitting down, they even naked themselves. That time, my heart started to beat twice, because for all these women, and I would teach them how to dance, because dancing is another way also help. Yeah, dancing is also another way of meditation, another way. It's a lot of things. So when you teach in dancing and releasing the tension and all those, it helps the body, and that's why I'm starting to do it again in KMC. I'm trying to put people to first to dance movement, and then they can play the drum, and the woman come to teach how to use. Don't be afraid to use your voice, because some people are afraid to.
That's
sing.
what can I ask you, please, before I forget? I would like to ask you, because you have a certain color of voice, and your voice is very different to anyone else's voice, and that's almost like every person that I speak to, when their voice get recorded, they don't like hearing their own voice. And at some point I had that, not anymore.
Yeah.
How do you get over liking your voice? And because at some point, like, I know I've listened to you sing for so many times, and then, sing here and anywhere else on the stage, and and what I saw with you is that you have really, from long time ago, learned to adore your own voice and let it be. And also some if I'm not wrong, I don't know how to describe it, there must be a term for it, but like your voice has this like tend to be like a choking voice, but it's not.
I would
but how do you love,
I will tell you.
How do you manage to love your voice just as it is? It's so beautiful to be able to do that.
Good question. In the beginning, I didn't even like my voice when I heard myself first, you know. Everybody is like that. But when I go back to my childhood days where my mother, when you have a child, the child will grow from 1 year to 1 year, 2 months or something, and he die. And the second also die, like that. So I was the fourth to survive.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And my mother said when I was in the womb, go out with my father to spread the word of God. So my father would play accordion, and my mother and him were singing, and I was in the womb, you know. And that's the time I saw that, wow. And when I came out, I came with my sack. I couldn't cry. They have to use a new blade to cut me from.
Wow.
And then when I came out, I was singing my husky voice because my mom, all the struggling, the things that was going through her.
Yes.
So I came with that voice, husky voice, you know.
Wow.
And then you know what? We didn't have school, and then my father was having a rice farm, plantain, banana, and on Saturday I would go to the farm and shout, and so that we dress something like a human, so that the monkeys can, and I'll be shouting for the birds will run away from the rice. Not when I was shouting, it was like I was making my voice stronger.
Right. Wow.
You see. So even in Ghana, like if I sing there, people didn't like. But when I start to travel to Europe and I was singing and my voice go like that, people, wow, you got this strange voice. And I started to brace myself. Whatever you are, my voice, choke or golden, whatever, I'm gonna love you. And I started to love it. It's the same thing like loving yourself. You have to practice to love who you are, and the love will catch it too. So whatever my voice is, I'm singing at least after the concert, 90% will love what I'm doing, you know. So whatever you do, but when I first listened to myself, I didn't like it till. And then also I was not getting people to encourage me because I was around with nice singers with good voice, but they couldn't even dance. But when I come to a stage and I'm dancing, I'm singing, and when I finish, they want me even more than the golden voice people.
That's what you actually, one of the most valuable advice from you from our early years is when you told me, because I was telling you that I was playing ukulele and singing, and you said, just remember, you gave me one really good advice. Just remember when you're on the stage, if you're not singing and somebody or everyone else is playing instrument, you've got to always do entertainment. You always dance, do a movement, always dance, do something, be creative, like very on the spot. And I mean, you being my friend, it's really valuable that.
Thank you.
You know, I remember a lot of things from our conversation that I still really kept today, because sometimes you can share the same, I mean, play music with other people, but they're just on the bass. They're not going to tell you like dance Francesca or something. And so I learned, and
thank
also
you for reminding me. You see, that's that part. You know Xavier Rod drummer Lisa. It was one of my students. When I was in Newcastle, me and my ex-wife Katia was a good woman. She really did a great job We did African Teens Festivals in Newcastle. We educated a lot of people. I even taught children who are from 4 to 6, 8. The children band, I did that all. I have to find all those videos and put it on my story. And I was teaching them. And Xavier Rod's drummer, Lisa, was one of my students. And I was teaching them how to play. We call samspil. In Denmark, samspil. What if you put it in English? What it would be that?
Samspil.
Playing together.
Playing together.
Yes, I was the first to do that in Newcastle. Putting people who have learned drumming, horn, flute, drum, guitar, bass, and I put them there. I always get only one drummer and one bass. Then put all them together, and I was teaching them confidence, how to get confident, and I was teaching them spirituality, how to be to love who you are, confident, stand in the mirror every morning, talking to yourself like I do. Afro Moses, I love you. I really look at myself, the inner child in me, in looking into the mirror. Say, Afro Moses, I really, really love you. You are God, you are love, you are everything that is good. You are part of this universe. Everywhere you go, people love you. When I say this to me, I'm encouraging myself. I am putting all the confidence into me. So when I go out, people come to me, oh wow, I like you, because I've created it. That's it. You see, the same thing I did to Lisa. Lisa becomes strong. I took her to Shaggy. You know Shaggy?
Yes.
The original Shaggy. I said, I took her to check Bob Marley's children, some of them. Even when Marvin came, Bob Marley's son, came to Bruce Festival. We met. That week, he was in Ghana. The next week, he was in Roots, and I met with Sheikh Afro Moses, are you? Your manager take us to, we played Kumasi Stadium. Now, it was incredible to meet Julian Marvin talking to me that he was in Ghana, and he knows my name before I even wanted to greet him. It was...
My recent trip, as in just last year I went to Denmark, I was walking into this cafe bar to have coffee, and it's a Belgian cafe bar called Tyrion, and this is in Christianshavn. Christianshavn, like pretty much at the border of Christian and Christianshavn. And as I was walking there is before I went to the cafe, there is a little gallery. Studio gallery, and it's a Frenchman who's an illustrator and full of artworks of Copenhagen, beautiful artworks, and there was nobody there, and I looked around, and then I looked at these books of a children's book in Danish and in French, and I wanted to learn French, and because Danish is a language that I can speak in a way, even though I'm not super fluent. I wanted to buy these books, and then a guy came, and I didn't know he was the illustrator, but he was on the other side, but there was a camera that he was monitoring. He came and said hello. We spoke, and in the end he recommended that when I bought the books, both copies in Danish and in French, he recommended to go to Tyrion, which is the next neighbor. So I went into the cafe bar, and somehow we just started talking about the storyteller, the author of the children's book, and his name was Musa Diallo, of course. And then I said to the guy, the illustrator, the artist, oh my God, I just forgot his name. He's such a beautiful gentleman. And I said, I wonder if your friend Musa Diallo would know my beautiful friend who's like my family, Afro Moses. He's like, yeah, I wonder. And then, so they tried to arrange for me to meet Musa Diallo.
Wow.
Of course, 2 days before I left to come back to Australia, there was Musa in the same place at Tyrion and at Eric's place. Eric's the owner. And so spoke with Musa Diallo, and I say, my dear, do you happen to know Afro Moses? And it's like, there you are, small world. And so I have his number for you. He gave me his number, to pass on to you, and of course the expressions from Musa Diallo is that.
Oh, you give me the number, eh?
No, I have Musa's number for you,
okay.
And he have a lot of respect for you because you
and
are a very devoted musician.
And me too. Musa is, I look up, because when he talk the bass, very tall, handsome. When he's playing the bass, even I was a man, I was falling in love with him. He's my brother, I love him. Musa, one of the best, and very calm, sweet-hearted man.
Absolutely, such a beautiful gentleman. He has an amazing presence.
Yes.
That in a room of silence, when everyone's busy, your attention can be directed to him because he's in this absolute peaceful.
He's like
space.
My guitarist today. When we came, my guitarist from Brazil, very tall, handsome. All the women come and ask, has he got a wife? I said, no, go and talk to him. Musa is the same. He's like, some people, they when they are here, it's like, when you see them straight, it's magnetic.
Yes, he does have that presence.
I got mine in music, like some people see me on stage like wow, this person.
Yes.
Everybody has got. That's why I think we are all special.
Out of all your, I have Musa's album as well.
Oh, cool.
When I left, we arranged it. I have his albums because I bought about 2, I think. And by the way, in regards to your music, which do you have, like, you think, you know how we can produce a lot of tracks, and there's just sometimes one of our favorite tracks or one of our favorite albums compiling of many beautiful tracks. Do you have a favorite one of yours that you think was one of the best?
That's a good question. I'm gonna think about it because all my music, I love all of them. Has different, and sometimes when I don't write music too, sometimes the music where I guess the words will come when I meditate. The words will come like that. So sometimes some music I have to listen and listen and listen and listen so that I can perform live with it because the message can come just like that. Like I was talking about Lisa.
Yes.
Lisa was part of. It took some of my. Not me, passing through me, the things he become strong. He went to play with the Ziggy Marley, Bob Marley's children in America.
Lisa is James' daughter, right?
James' daughter,
James who came here.
Yeah. So Lisa don't play with me at all. He's one.
She's incredible drummer.
And it was it's the best too. When they do the women drumming thing. Drama
queen.
Yeah, drama queen. I said, Lisa, that girl who is up there, because she has techniques like happy, like I've been telling you. You got to be like be there. Because Lisa is almost like his father, like a shy kind of thing,
Yeah,
there. So I tell Lisa, but he listened to me and now he's doing it. The last time I saw even Lazy Bones, wow, Lisa play. When he's playing, my God, you can see. Oh,
I saw her at
I'm so proud of her.
Last year's Blues Fest in Byron.
Yeah.
It was her and Xavier Rudd on a stage, and I didn't even realize it was James' daughter.
Yeah.
It's so funny because in December, was it December, January, from like December to January when you guys were here and you
it took a lot.
And then in April I saw Lisa there, and I realized the name, and then it clicks to me because James said, my daughter is a drama queen.
It's amazing. And everything that I said to her, she was doing it. So it's like, wow, Lisa, he make me so proud, very proud, because all the students, he was the one has gone far.
But that's what I think a good mentor is, that the students exceeds the teachers.
I am so proud for her so much, very much, and he loves me too. When the people left my band, and there was a kind of egoistic kind of. Lisa was the one who called me and said, Moses, it's okay. He encouraged me, he gave me joy, and his father came with me to play in the snow
yes.
place. Yeah, we were going to play there, and all of them, they stopped the band. And because I am good, I don't have any. They think there were some rumor going around that they think I've said something, but I didn't say anything wrong. But we succeeded. We went there. Everybody loved us, and Lisa even called me and said to me, Lisa was the one who even comforted me, because the gift that goes to him come back to me too.
Yes.
It's amazing. So in this world, you never just stay what you and be who you want to, because confidence is another thing. When you have confidence in anything, you can reach anywhere.
I think maybe you would agree that one of the greatest things as an artist like you, who meet so many famous people and larger than life sometimes, is that you have this beautiful presence of acknowledging them being big, being great.
And I'm always connecting people.
Yeah, and that's something that I really appreciate as well, because even though you have your space where you're recognized by many, appreciated by many, loved by many, you still don't just take it for granted. You always work on elevating people, and I think that has really make our friendship really hold solid together for so long as well.
Amazing.
Despite of the fact that we come from totally two different cultures, and there's always a common ground. And can you tell me, are you working on any project?
Yes, I'm but that one I want it to be a surprise. So.
Okay, musical project,
yeah. Yes, musical in Ghana, so it will be good.
Oh, right. But any project in Australia at the moment?
That's what I'm trying to do now, to make this old gym to people to learn how to dancing, drumming, and then later on I'm going to teach confident. So trying to share with people, because now the children coming, the youth are ready to. Now we started to do something like they talk about themselves, about where we use one word and they all sit down and talk about it, and then they ask me a question because I'm the older person in among them. So I'm so glad that we are doing all those things to motivate each other,
Mm-hmm.
So.
And in terms of touring, you went to Europe actually last year. Was it last year?
Ghana, yeah. I was in Ghana
in Europe. Didn't you go to London? You said
I went to,
because you sent me a message.
Yes.
How was it? Were you touring?
In 2017 when I lost my job from the.
No, I mean as recent as last or early this year or last year?
I was in Ghana. Yes.
Oh, right.
I was communicating with you. Yes.
Right. And did you? Every time you go to Ghana, you perform, right?
Yes.
So you have many performances when you go there?
Yeah, there are a lot.
And when you went to Denmark and you have this, you say all members of the bands were white. Were they all Danes?
Yeah, all Danes, yes.
No way.
We travel. Even we went to play Lithuania.
You went to Lithuania?
Yeah, because that time I did songs with Ngogo. So Lithuania brought us, and I was the only pitcher. So the 12 musicians, the promoter came and said, Afro, where is the band? And the band was sitting with me. He thought they're all from Africa. But, when we mount on stage, Lithuania Folk Festival, after that, he came and apologized, I'm sorry. Because the way they were playing, you can see that, wow. They can see the white skin, but they are playing African
the African
music.
soul.
So it's,
That's so funny. Where's the
I
band?
learned a lot from them. They learned a lot from me. I taught them how you see, African music and Western music, the difference is the contrast is so big, you know. African music is more forward, fast and precise, and then Western music is more laid back. Turn when they play like and that's the thing. So if you try to play African music with trying to lay back, it
doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It's a chaos.
Good.
Oh wow! So that's the difference.
Yes.
And how long did you live in Denmark?
16 years. I can't believe why. Sometimes when you put your hand in your pocket, you can't find your keys because your hands are frozen.
Of course.
Man, I couldn't believe how I could live there for 16 years.
I mean, it got really cold back then. Now it's kind of pretty warm in summer. Like when I was there in summer last year, it was over.
Wow.
It was over 30. We have heat waves in Copenhagen. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's quite hot now.
I want to go there again.
Yeah, I think you should, because you used to perform at Roskilde Festival.
Yeah.
Why not? But I mean, they select the musicians.
Yes.
You don't submit the form.
They don't do that.
No, I saw the website, and
they don't apply.
They select their own musicians. You can't submit a form apparently.
Oh.
But I mean, you could get in contact with. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And in that 16 years, where did you ever, other than Lithuania, did you tour other countries in Europe? Did you?
Yes. I was in Germany. I was in many countries too. Yeah, I went.
Wow.
That's where I went to Lithuania to play. I went to different countries too. And
what's your first experience? That feeling when the first time the Danish television invite you to play live on TV?
Oh, that was amazing.
I mean, because you know, from Ghana, it was straight to European television.
It was and then there was a show that we have to play for women something. So I let everybody dress like women.
Oh
so
wow!
We played.
So you were dressing like a woman.
Yes, I was. I was on the Danish for TV, and then I wrote a song about. Oh, we are saying that we don't need no war no more. No. I taught them. I went to the Danish church teaching them African music, and also
in the church.
YouTube. Yeah,
that's amazing. And how did you find your Danish lifestyle, being a Ghanaian in Danish?
Yeah, because you see, like I got the vision that I've been there. I think that country, I've been there many years ago or something like that. Because you see, sometimes I feel like, wow, I've been here before. Because when I came to Denmark, it was strange, you know, it was very, very strange. And it was very cold. That's where I got my depression first time in Denmark.
Denmark?
Yes.
Why
because it was cold.
Yeah.
I came, I was very famous. I make a song. When I go out, children following me. Hey, police. Then I came there, nobody knows me. So sometimes I ask myself, am I dead? Not knowing, when I was out psychologically, I was going insane.
Right.
So that's why. So
the adjusting to something new is so hard then. How old were you then?
What?
Were you in your early?
I think about 24 or something.
Early 20s, yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Very young.
Yes.
I mean, you imagine like high school children finish around 18 years old, and you just finish, let's say if you finish high school just a few years before, and then you're in a completely different country where you...
Yes, very early.
Wow. And after that, that's when you came to Australia, after Denmark?
Yes, 2000, before the 2000, yeah, I think my picture...
Yes, you can get your phone. You can get, you're okay to get your phone.
When I first came, Susie brought me. I was in one of the I just saw it today again right now when I was this one. This is my first I was in the first page.
This is Moses.
Yes. Yeah.
This is first portrait of
Carnivale. You see?
Oh, Carnivale, 1998.
Yes.
September till October. That's on the official program.
Yes.
This wow.
Yeah, that was my first.
That's a picture.
It's in the Telegraph. Yeah.
Oh, from the Daily Telegraph. The credit goes to Daily Telegraph.
It's like Carnivale.
Yeah, Carnivale. Wow. And that's an incredible experience.
I look very young there.
Of course, very young. The head, the Ghana, is that the Ghanaian head piece? Scar. If a young person in Ghana, if some young woman or man in Ghana or anywhere wants to start a band today, what is the most important piece of advice you can give them?
To start a band?
Yeah.
In where? Anywhere,
in Ghana or anywhere, but they're young.
To start a band and to become a leader, you got to be strong. First, got to be strong, especially like for me, if I'm not strong, in Australia it's not easy, even in Europe the same. You got to be strong because dealing with the white people, if you got to be very, very strong because otherwise they will make you do it. But because I'm strong, they know that yes, because I didn't go to any school, but I know when I talk and when I know what I want. It's very important so that you make them know. Otherwise, either they defeat you or you defeat them. See?
What aspect of strength is it that you're talking about?
I'm talking about in terms of when it comes to music, learning the music.
Okay.
Learning African music. That's where I come from. I know what's it. But if you're not strong, they want to put it in their own way, and it will ruin things because it's also something to do with ego, Some people, I met some quite like my band, one of my guitarists, he didn't like me because he always want to do what he want to do. And I said, no, you can't do that. This is I wrote my music. Do it the same. And you get pissed off sometimes, Yes. Because otherwise they will change your turn. And I'm very, very straight. But later you start to like me, say, Moses, I learn a lot from you. That's better, Because if you're not strong, you can't be a leader, Got to be, and also got to be humble and also make them feel good about what they're doing. Like make them, like if I'm rehearsing, I don't care, cooking for them, make them see that, yes, I love them, It's also part of the music, and also you treat them good, yeah.
When you play, because you perform in different parts of the world, and so that obviously exposes you to different cultures, and Hawaiian dance is different to African dance, and different to someone's dancing here or drunk and not making the right, not in rhythm, let's say. So when you play in all these different parts of the world, do people dance differently to your music? Like, because you'd be playing your music, but if you were playing in Bali, you're playing your music in Bali compared to when you're playing in Lithuania, the dancers, how do they dance in the same way or generally?
It's different, but it's always to do with the kind of music also. Sometimes I'm playing reggae, I'm playing African music, I'm playing Afrobeat, I'm playing this, that. People are different, but you also have to know that there's always people different people who look alike in different places.
That's right.
Like that, So, yeah.
And is there a place you found most exciting that you have ever performed? Like out of all these places, is there one specific place that you think was the best?
Yeah. Sometimes we go somewhere and they can understand too. And like I don't smoke. When one time I was playing in Bali,
right,
and the smoke was everywhere. And for me, when I smoke, I can't.
You mean as in cigarettes?
Yes, cigarette.
Okay.
But I say, hey, hello. We talked to me, say, wow, I love these beautiful colors. That's nice. But please, I know you love me and I love you. If you can go to the corner there and smoke before, so that you don't smoke here, and I can be. And they did.
You just have to communicate.
Speak to them nicely. You don't get angry or something. They will listen to you because they love you and they will do the right thing to you.
So in that way, specific moments like that makes it special.
Yes.
Because
like you say you remember I was playing at the
Great Northern. Yeah.
And somebody, the vibration is so good, everybody having a good time. Somebody was making noise. Yeah. I said, okay, I even forgot. Give that person's money back to go.
You see, who is this rude person, Ramon? I love that moment. I think that was 1998, either early 98 or late 97. That was really good to call it out. And what do you see in 20 years from now for you, musical wise, life, your life as an artist?
Yeah, I think there's something good coming because everything has started. Like I said, I've been repeating about the change is here, the change is coming, the change is right down. Some spirit are guiding us very, 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 very serious. They want the world to be one and more love than things, greedy people, all these greedy people will fade away. The time is coming, won't be, everybody is going to be, and it's already here, So time, I believe, because when you have some bad mind to the planet, the spirit that is guiding us don't agree. So it's working. It's the same like individual. When you thinking bad thing about anybody, you are wasting your energy. You don't feel good. But when the same person, you taking good, everything is opening, So
culturally, do you feel that you can stay long for like all your life away from Ghana? You think, in terms of the cultural things that you're experiencing in all these different places around the world, do you think that you may be able to stay away from Ghana in your old age and go somewhere else?
That's what I'm trying to do, to go more often to Ghana, also to share my thing for the people there, because you see, when you come here, you learn about how, because I see a lot of things that you cannot see, but when you go to Africa, you see more than I see.
Of course,
that's the thing. And so now I've lived here for a long time. I'll need to come back home also to share with the people there, and they can learn, and I'm learning also from them.
You know what I've been fascinated since we first met, because the first time we met, you came to say hello, and you say to me, "Thanks for dancing to my music."
Yeah.
And remember Ramata? There was a French African girl named Ramata.
What is it?
She's gone back to France.
Yeah, I used to come.
And we used to hang out with her a lot. She's a beautiful sister to have.
Yeah.
And
Ramata, wow.
Yeah. If you're listening, Ramata, I have
you have a picture?
I don't have a picture. I have pictures somewhere of us.
Wow.
Of us with her. But also we have another friend, Tommy Moto from Kenya. You remember?
It's back in Sydney now.
Oh, Tommy's in Sydney?
Yes, Sydney. Last week, there was a month ago, they were doing something about Indonesia. He was there, he performed.
That's so cool. I'm happy for him.
I had a picture Afro.
Oh, that's really good. Yeah. And I remember...
Moto.
I'm not sure who... I think we were making pictures, maybe a selfie there. You, Moto, and I'm not sure whether it's Ramata or somebody else in there. And because I was really shocked to see in the picture, because all my life I thought we have the same skin tone, right? And then we took the picture, and you say to me, we were laughing a lot, you said, yeah, because if I take you to Africa and you come to Africa with me, you'll be my white woman.
Yes.
You're so funny.
You'll be my white woman, that's true.
That is true.
Because in Ghana, even Indians, they think they are the white people.
And the thing, I'm not even white.
Turkish people, that's how we do.
Anything lighter is white. It's so funny. But anyway, my dear, I really appreciate your presence and all that you're free to say and share with us on this podcast. It's been very valuable presence to have, and I know that you come here very briefly and can only...
Do you have all the questions?
I just minimized the question because I'm just really glad to see.
I think we got a lot, but it would be good also to get something to cut them in there, because some things that I even forget and things is to...
Well, but thank you so much for being on the podcast. The podcast is called Von Reinhardt Artist Podcast, and it's a conversation between one-on-one artists, and in future we may have more than one artist, maybe 3 to 4 artists together, and we might do other...
So you have a lot to edit,
Oh, not really need to edit. I mean, we just need to... It's an open conversation, and so there's no need to edit anything really. The only thing I need to edit maybe because it's the other camera is got shut off.
Still recording?
Yeah, there's one recording. The other camera got shut off. But anyway, the other one's recording. Yes, it is. So thank you so much, Moses.
Thank you.
And big hello to Musa Diallo.
Hey, Musa, you are the best. I love you so much, Musa. I'm going to call you. You got to give me the number.
Your friend Salif Keita.
And Salifu. Salifu Keita, you are the best. And Diabati. Diabati, rest in peace. He died last year. He wanted to bring me to Desert Festival. Diabati loves me so much, and I love him so much too. Yeah.
Did you ever meet Maria? Yeah. Did you ever meet Maria Mikeba?
Yes,
because from Tanzania.
Yes, but we didn't take picture. That's the problem. Because always I'll take pictures with all the people.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much.
So this cup and this cup,
they're yours.
Yeah. Please make, because hot water to clean.
Oh yes, you no problem. Me too. I need more hot water. Okay, thank you so much, Moses. I'm gonna turn it off.
African music. African music. Kwasa. We call it kwasa. It's good at it. Bass drum will go